We rolling? Does my hair look essentially like a piece of hot garbage? Hello everybody, Cooper here from Brooks Production Studios, back at it again with the toy reviews. Not really. Today's gonna be a bit of a different video. Basically, you know the sections at the ends of my toy hunts where I unbox the figures right here and I show them to you? Yeah, that's gonna be this entire video because I just got something in the mail. Bingo. Now, number one, I know that this is something Jurassic Park related because I went on eBay about a week ago and I ordered some things specifically Jurassic Park related. Number two, this could be one of two things. This could be one, the Kenner Dennis Nedry from 1993 for the first Jurassic Park toy line, in which case I will film this video as normal, or it's going to be something else that I've ordered in secret that's going to be something later on this year, in which case you won't see this video. So it all comes down to this. Where the hell are the scissors? Alright, couldn't find any scissors, so a balisong knife will have to do. Please excuse my absolutely atrocious hair. I wasn't expecting to make this video today. I just checked my eBay feed and it said it was delivered. It said something was delivered, so I just, ooh, it is. You guys are gonna be able to see this video. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh, he's in a package. Hold on. Can't present him just yet. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you the Kenner Series 1 Dennis Nedry from Jurassic Park. Now, fun little story about me and Dennis Nedry. About a few years ago, I actually ordered the Series 2 variant of this guy. I'll put up a picture right here. It's basically the exact same figure, just with a different paint job and a different head sculpt. The head sculpt actually looked a lot more like Wayne Knight. I mean, this guy looks nothing like Wayne Knight. But I had that figure for a while, but funnily enough, my dog got a hold of him and completely ripped the head apart. So a couple of months later, I ordered this guy, the Series 1 version. Funnily enough, I still have the arms. I'll get them right here. I have the arms of the Series 2 variant right here. And, you know, it actually coincides with this feature. In the original Kenner figure, his arms can pop off, and they're like painted red to simulate blood. It works for both sides. I want to actually experiment with something. Oh my god. You can totally do it. You can put the arms of the Series 2 version on Series 1. That looks weird. Looks like he's wearing a green vest over like a red shirt. That's really weird, actually. So yeah, I don't know what the production team was really thinking when they designed this figure, because it doesn't really look like Dennis from the movie, and it doesn't really look like what Dennis is described as looking like in the book. It looks like a fat Ian Malcolm almost. It looks like a Terminator sort of character. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking when they did that. I mean, it not only does it not look anything like Wayne Knight, I mean, he didn't wear a teal, turtleneck in the movie. He didn't have a gun strapped. I mean, he doesn't look like a computer scientist at all. But that's kind of the point of Kenner. Like, they make it super goofy so that you can use your imagination with all of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am only noticing one paint mistake on this figure. And it's on the foot, and you can barely even see it. I wonder if that'll come off. No, that's stuck on there. Okay, that sucks. Like one single paint mistake. That doesn't even look like that was the actual figure. That looks like it was man-made, like the previous owner of this, because I did buy this loose off of eBay. He doesn't like come with any of his accessories. Like, the box is completely empty. This is all that came. So he doesn't come with any of his original accessories. He's a bit rubbery. His joints, they're really stiff too. His joints, yeah, they're a bit rubbery. I don't know if that's just because he's been rolling around in a hot package in the hot summer sun for a while, because apparently he's been sitting in my mailbox for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's really stiff. I don't know if that's because the owner took really good care of him, or just because the heat made him that way. Something interesting, I actually have accessories from previous Kenner figures that actually coincided with this figure. This is the sort of water shooter jetpack thingy that came with Nick Van Owen in The Lost World, but funnily enough, this was actually a repaint of Dennis Nedry's thing. I'll put up a picture right here. In fact, I have Dennis Nedry's downstairs, I just couldn't find it. But this is the exact same thing, it's just a different color. So we can actually see how this would have worked back in the day. Here he goes. There's the money. And then what you would do is you'd take the actual hose, like gun part, and you'd put it in his hand. Like so. Hold on. Like so. So he can actually hold it and walk around with it. He also did come with a gas mask. I got that when I got the Series 2 variant a few years ago, but I lost it, of course, in storage. So I don't have his gas mask. He also came with a little hatchling. This is actually the Dennis Nedry Series 2 hatchling. He comes with a little Pachycephalosaurus. This Series 1 variant came with a Dilophosaurus hatchling, which was like dark green and black. I'll put a picture right here. It was like dark green and black. But I don't have that one. I mean, I just have his Series 2 hatchling, so it kind of works. My God, this figure's incredible. I want to do a comparison. Where's a Mattel figure? Here's a Mattel figure. I'm going to do a comparison right here and now to prove my point. This right here is a Mattel Dr. Alan Grant figure. You know, it's pretty amazing. It's got like a bunch of articulation. It's got ball joint at the head, universal joint at shoulders, universal at elbows, so that's already 5. Swivel at the waist, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 10 points of articulation. That's pretty cool. He has 10 points of articulation, really accurate face sculpt, but his colors, I mean, his colors are kind of, you know, inaccurate. Dr. Grant's shirt wasn't this bright blue in the movie, but that's a minor thing. Something that's not really minor is his arms, like kind of rubbery. I don't really get that. I mean, I just said this guy's arms are rubbery, but they're not usually supposed to be that way. I think that was just the heat from outside. But look at that. I mean, you can bend his arm entirely in on itself. The only accessory he comes with is just a little like dinky like flare gun. I've actually got it downstairs, but I'm not gonna go running down and get that. And like a little plastic compy that can latch onto his leg. And they're also really small, like they fit like that, compared to this guy, Dennis frickin' Nedry. Equal sculpting detail, as you can see. They've got like the individual ridges in his turtleneck. Kind of bizarre. I mean, it looks nothing like Dennis Nedry, but it allows kids to use their imagination, which an action figure should. But most importantly, he has a play feature attached to him where you can rip his arms off. How creative is that? And you don't have to do it. You don't even have to do it. You can stick it in and it looks normal. It doesn't even look like his arms come off. That's genius engineering. Again, his arms are a bit stiff, but I think that was just the heat. I'm sure it'll ease up when it's lying around the house. Also, he came with, not this exact one, but he came with a like water shooting like pack, like almost a proton pack, but for water, that he can shoot out water at like a little hatchling and like capture it, or the hatchling can go up and like rip him apart like that. Am I the only one who sees the genius of Kenner? Would you rather have like an admittedly deep, like really well sculpted, really accurate, little like 3-inch figure that doesn't do a whole lot, that just has a bunch of articulation and is accurate to the movie, but overall doesn't really come with a bunch of stuff, and as you can tell is made pretty cheap? Or would you rather have something that goes for like the same price loose on eBay that is sturdy plastic, really like firm build. It's really, this is a thick figure. That's the same thing. These figures, they're so brittle, like the little pieces. They're either brittle or they're like really flexible, cheap, like soft plastic. Compared to this guy, which is like, it would take a lot to break this figure. Better, if not equal, sculpting detail. Yeah, not accurate to the movie, but it allows kids to have their imagination. Like, oh, what if Dennis Nedry survived and he came back? Or, you know, like it gives them new opportunities. Like, that's what I thought an action figure was, an exaggerated version. Because, like, action figures back then were very exaggerated. Even Alan Grant from the Kenner line, he came with like a big net launcher and he had big muscles. And everybody loves those figures, and I love those figures. So it shows you don't have to be entirely accurate to the movie to satisfy a kid's imagination. What you gotta do is you gotta be a little creative and give the kids what they really need. 5 points of articulation, all swivels. I mean, that's all you need, really. That is literally all you need. Think about everything you can do with this figure. Just watch videos of kids playing with the Kenner stuff, and you'll know what I mean. Like, it's unprecedented. Play features like this. Long gone are the days when your toy actually comes with like functional accessories that, you know, are actually awesome. Nowadays you get like a little plastic gun with everything. A little black painted plastic gun that is only there for display purposes and gets lost. Whereas back in the Kenner days, you had this, which could actually shoot water at things. And you got these little hatchlings that were really, really well painted and sculpted that actually, you know, looked awesome. And they all came together for like $5, which is amazing. Nowadays with Mattel, you'd pay $5 for this alone. Are you kidding? You'd pay $5 for the figure, which comes with like a little plastic accessory and a little like plastic compy, and then for something like this, which would be like the equivalent of like a mini like mystery bag or something, because that's how big the mystery bag figures are from Mattel. They're about this size. For about this sort of figure from Mattel, you'd also pay $5. So you would pay $10 for this obviously cheaply made figure that admittedly is really well sculpted and really well articulated, but overall doesn't capture that same feeling of childlike imagination and doesn't really inspire all that creativity. And then you'd pay $5 more for like a little itty bitty figure that, like, I mean, I guess you could play them together, but it doesn't really incorporate anything. Meanwhile, back in the Kenner days, you could pay $5 or $6 for a decently made, high quality figure, a awesome accessory that actually works and functions with the figure, and a very beautifully sculpted, decently painted hatchling, all for like $5. It's a no-brainer. I understand that some of you guys love the Mattel stuff. I've got another Mattel figure right here. I just have them lying around all over the house. I understand that you guys love the Mattel stuff, most of my viewers. That is fine, but I'm just saying that I love the Kenner stuff, the old stuff. I'm trying to enlighten you. I'm not trying to change your opinion. I'm just saying, hey, Kenner exists. You know, you should check it out, and you should. Cooper, it's almost been like 30 years. Those figures are gonna skyrocket in price. I know, it's ridiculous. Like this new in the box, like Dennis Nedry with all of his accessories new in the box, would go for like $70 on eBay. No action figure is worth $70, but loose, I got this guy for $5. $5 freaking. Granted, he didn't come with any of its accessories, but for $5. And I have seen some of the original Kenner figures from Jurassic Park and Lost World, both Series 2 and Series 1. Complete with all their accessories out of the box, but complete and in pretty good condition for like $15. That's a deal. I mean, compared to what you get nowadays, you pay $5 or $6 or whatever inflation does. Thanks, Joe Biden. Whatever inflation calculates, you pay like $5 to $6 on a little figure with rubbery joints and, you know, really well sculpted thing, but a lax paint job and, you know, just doesn't inspire all that much creativity. Or you can pay like $15 for a sturdy, robust built figure with, you know, less articulation obviously, but gives kids all they need. Inspires creativity because he looks different from the movie. You know, he looks like he's actually in the jungle, you know, with a strap on his chest. You know, it looks like he's running around. Inspires kids to get creative. You get a functioning accessory that can actually pump water out the gun, that can strap onto his back, and you get a little dinosaur. And you can find stuff like this on eBay complete for like $15 to $20. Guys, let me know in the comments, would you rather spend $5 on a cheaply made, really well sculpted, well articulated figure that does look a lot like the movie, but overall is lacking something crucial and doesn't inspire all that much creativity? Or would you pay $15 to $20 for a robust built figure that inspires imagination, is big, compact, kids can play with it, functioning accessory with a lot of playability, and a little dinosaur, like all out of the box in good condition? Which one would you pick? I gotta be honest, I think you're gonna pick the Kenner stuff. This is a direct upgrade to this in every way, in my opinion. You might love this and you might say, oh, Cooper, I'd spend the $5, in which case, good for you. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your life. That's obviously your opinion. We just have different opinions. But I gotta say, for me personally, it's no contest. It's absolutely no contest. Some people don't understand. Stuff nowadays is made for dirt cheap and is sold for dirt cheap, which makes sense, but like, there's not a lot of effort put into stuff anymore. Like, you can tell by my Mattel reviews, like, that Triceratops with the little gampy leg, that came straight from the factory. The lax paint jobs, the cheap plastic that they're made of, the cartoonish sculpts. It's just not the way it used to be. Like, look at this little thing. You might say, oh, Cooper, this is deformed as well. But this is a hatchling. It's supposed to be misshapen. And look at it. It still looks cohesive. It has a beautiful paint job. It's sculpted beautifully. It's not capturing it on camera because it's kind of dark in the room I'm in, but it's sculpted beautifully. Let me know if you guys want a review on this guy. I'd happily do it. My God, that is super stiff. Jesus. My God, the last owner did not take care of this well. Oh my God. They did not take care of this figure. So yeah, that was it. That was the unboxing of the Series 1 Dennis Nedry, released by Kenner for Jurassic Park. Plus a little rant about Mattel figures. Let me know if you guys want a review of this guy. I'd happily do it. Otherwise, I guess I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be a toy hunt. Okay, bye. So just as a little treat for everyone who stuck around to the end, Here's my Kenner Series 1 collection. So this is like a preview of my Jurassic collection. Here we've got the new arrival, Dennis Nedry. I actually did go down in the basement. I got his correct backpack, the silver gray with the gun, and I got the Dilophosaurus, which he did come with this Dilophosaurus. It was just a different color. So essentially the same. I'm missing his gas mask though, which sucks. Here we got Robert Muldoon. He's got his little T-Rex hatchling. He's got his backpack and his rocket launcher. The only thing I'm missing with him is the actual rockets. Got Tim Murphy here, almost complete. He's got his Brachiosaurus hatchling in the cage. He's got his net trapper, although the string actually broke off and now it's missing. And he doesn't have his night vision goggles. And here we got Dr. Alan Grant with his net launcher. He doesn't have the net or the pipe bomb or the Pteranodon hatchling he came with. This guy's almost completely accessory-less. So yeah, that's my original Kenner Series 1 collection. I'm missing Ellie Sattler. I might want to order her next.